I'm so messy. Don't think about this. This is not real. Okay. How do I? Both sides are messy. Okay. Hi. This is gonna be part of an update. So, one of the things. So one of my goals that I posted the last video was to work on leg strength, because I feel like I need more strength on my legs to be able to also like help me get used to relying more on my legs instead of my arms, so I don't get like fatigued so easily on the wall. And I was supposed to go climbing today, but then work ended late, and I didn't really feel like going out too late, so I'm going to do some weights. So I have this, oh, my sister left this 15-pound cowbell dumbbell thingy. I'm gonna use it to do some lunges, some squats, planking. It's not legs, but it's also core, so it's going to help. And then I might do a bit of stretches, so yeah, just to like fix on the flexibility and also strength. So yeah, that's the update. Okay, so I just finished like a bit stick strength training. I realized two things. One, I have to fix the routine that I did. I have to make it. I don't feel fulfilled. I don't know that if anybody can relate, but you know, like I felt like there's still something missing with some of the routines I had, because right now I'm gonna show it here. This is what I had, and I changed stuff still when I was doing it because I felt like I needed to add this, so I did. And I feel like I have to add more. I need to do more strength training. I really felt like I felt the tiredness at the first one, where I did squats, and then when I was doing the squats, I was using the 15-pound cowbell, and yeah, I felt it. That in itself, I really felt tired. So it could account to two things. One, it's really nighttime and I'm not used to like working out this time, so maybe my body's used to like, you know, cooling down, shutting down. That's one. Or two, which I think is the most common one, is that I haven't done strength training in a long time. So that I think is the main reason as to why. So we did this today. Could you guys see it? Yeah. So the traditional strength training. Yeah, total time is like 37 minutes. 30 is like good, and then for okay, so my thing here is the average heart rate, because when I exercise, I know that I have to reach around 144, actually higher than 144, because that target heart rate is the one which tells me that I really did work out, or that I did the most of the workout. So the fact that it's low means that might be the reason why I don't feel like as fulfilled or something like that. But you know, this is day one of my strength training. I hope and wish that my legs don't kill me as much when I wake up. So like most likely it will. I'm gonna go shower and like do my night routine and just like read a romance novel and go to sleep. And hopefully I wake up on time tomorrow morning. So yeah, okay, that's it. Night, guys. See you when I remember to record again. Bye. Okay, so today is September 30, so yeah, today is basically the day after I filmed the first video. So today I decided to go climbing today because I realized that on Saturday not only do I have morning classes, but I realized that my afternoon is booked because I have things I have to prepare for Monday, which is one for my part-time teaching job and the other one's for my full-time teaching job. So I'm going to use that time Saturday afternoon to just really work on it, and as well as I'm gonna use Saturday afternoon to finish my LTO theoretical driving stuff. and some of it I'm going to do tonight as well. So today I'm going to go climbing, and I might mostly do endurance exercises today for climbing. So that would be doing the pyramid technique. So since my highest flash is a 2 pi, I'm going to have, how that goes endurance wise is I have to do 3 0 pi flashes consecutively and then break. Then after that, 2 1 pi flashes consecutively and then break, and then 1 2 pi flash. Now after the 2 pi flash, I take a break and then I do the 2 1 pi flashes, and then the next one break, and then the 0 pi flashes. So it's basically like from 0 to 2 and then from 2 back to 0. So this is just endurance. And then if I know somebody who's there and I'm not shy, I might do a bit of the flagging techniques as well. Hopefully I'm not shy and I get to go flagging. So yeah. Okay, so I'm actually at home now. As you can see, I'm in my room. Climbing today, there's 2 good points and then there's 2 down points. So the 2 down points is more on I kind of struggled with one of the auto belay lanes. It was like a 2 pi auto belay lane, and the start for me is like the starting parts were kind of tricky for me. Again, when I try to think about it and review it, it's really on the footwork, so it's really more on technique. So I'm planning that hopefully on Tuesday I'll go a bit earlier, and some of the people I've met from Ale would be willing to belay me so I can practice on some techniques. So yeah, it's because the start actually I know the start of that route, the 2 pi one. So it starts with a side jug. So a jug is a type of hold in rock climbing. It starts with a side jug, and since I'm not that tall, what I do is I match. So when we say match, or the term match is like holding on to one hold with both hands, or or stepping on a hold with both feet. Yeah, so I matched it, and then I tried to, for my feet, I would flag, and then when I would kind of lift myself and go towards the left, there would be another side jug that's like in the opposite direction of the first one that I would then latch onto. My struggle there is that the footholds are, I can't seem to find the grip for my feet on the footholds, and a lot of that is because I'm really still wary on toe positioning and trusting my toes, like trusting my feet. So yeah, so I hopefully by next week when I go on Tuesday, I get to see some of the friends that I made in Ale, and then they can belay me and I can work on stuff, or we can work on them together. The other downside was that I didn't really get to do much in climbing today. I didn't really get to do the routes that I wanted to, because there's only a little auto belay lanes in Climb Central, and these auto belay lanes, though some of them have 2 pies, they're still like hard for me. I think it's really more like the technical side, and the 2 pies that I know I can like do and be able to like work on easily, they're they're not auto belays, like they're the usual, like you need a partner to belay you. And I thought that I would like maybe bump into some people that I met during Aleb, but none of them were there, so I was kind of like alone again climbing. But yeah. Okay, now for the good points. So one good point was I got to do a bit of endurance. Um, so I did a bit of endurance, which is good. And it was actually a good warm up. And then during the endurance, I also tried to do some of like the footwork exercises that they taught me last week. So the bit of like the sticky feet one, right? I look at the foothold for 3 seconds and then put my foot there and then just not move my foot. I wanted to do like the whole pyramid endurance thing, but there were a lot of new people in Climb Central, and then that auto belay lane had one of the easier routes, like it had a no pie and a 1 pie and a 3 pie. So I didn't want to hog it because they were kids. And I was like, okay, yeah, just go. Other good thing which I'm really proud of is that slowly but surely I'm gaining confidence on bouldering. So for those who don't know, bouldering, imagine rock climbing but a shorter wall, like 10 feet, and you don't have ropes. Yeah, that's bouldering. So the reason why I'm trying to build my confidence in bouldering is because when I was in the States last month, I had a really bad fall. Long story short, I didn't know that the walls in the States were higher, because the walls here, or the walls that I'm used to in Climb Central, is around 10 feet, and then the wall in the States is 15 feet. And though you think like, oh, it's just like a 5 feet difference, isn't that small? It's like, no, because that's like one whole of me, because I'm around 5 feet something. So I panicked and I fell. It was a good thing that I didn't break anything, because it was mostly my back. I just had like a sore back. And but yeah, so because of that fall, it really just like irked me. I used to not doubt myself when I would go bouldering back in Climb Central, because even if, let's say, I would fall in Climb Central in bouldering, because this is not my first fall in bouldering, but I think that was my first really bad fall, and so that really made me start doubting myself. And honestly, it's very frustrating. You see, it's not that I don't believe that I can do it, because I know I can do it, like I can solve it, but I'm doubting myself on being safe. And that's what I've been working on the past month, ever since I got back home. Oh, sorry. I'm not trying to pressure myself to solve these boulder problems. I'm more of just trying to, slowly but surely just gain confidence in like solving boulder problems that are higher, like height wise, and just always practicing like calmly going down safely and not panicking when I'm not sure of a hold. I think that's the only thing that has really been bothering me with climbing. But today, even if I didn't really get to solve that boulder problem, I was happy or proud of myself, because I was basically one hold left to solving it. And for me, that's a lot, because this boulder problem is on like the higher walls at the boulder place at Climb Central. And what I've been doing to kind of just build my confidence is that in this boulder problem, it's a 1 pie boulder problem, so I'm just like really starting low. I'm taking it step by step to a part where it goes up. Because okay, so to kind of like describe the boulder problem, the starting point starts at the side, and then you kind of move to the right around near the center part of the wall and start going up to reach the last hold and match it. So where I'm struggling the most is when I reach the middle part, going up and trying to match. And so my progress today was that I'm just one more like hold away from matching it. So basically last hold meaning just one more like push up and then match, and then I solved it. And actually it took me so long to even reach that, because getting to this point, like getting to like the almost finished position, I had to keep talking to myself and like just calming myself down and trying to go down safely. So every time when I was solving it, I made a point that I had to at least be a hold higher or steps, like since I know how to solve it, I had to at least be steps ahead than what I accomplished last time. And then if I reach that step ahead, I then had to calmly just, you know, go down safely, and then just take note of my footwork and where I put my feet. So yeah. Tomorrow I'm not gonna do any exercise or climbing because mostly I have to work. I have a class in the morning that I have to prepare for, and I have to like prepare some materials for my other class. And actually tonight I'm doing leftover tasks that I had today, which I didn't do because I was doing something else. Slash I went to Decathlon and bought stuff, but you know, I'm doing it so that I can, you know, not think about it. So yeah. And that's it. I don't know when I'll edit this, but yeah. Okay, bye.